Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit more about the temper. So this one here, I'm sending through the evener right now. Because they're under 1,000 pounds, these hides weren't that big. But the thing that I'd like to mention is when I took this hide and trimmed everything off of it and took my calipers here and gauged the edge of it before I circle cut to get this, I gauged it at 3/32. So that's what I was looking for my at the temper of that hide when I cut it. That's what I was looking for. 3/32. Okay? So now when I took this after I circle cut it from that hide, I knew that the skinniest spot at that temper was 3/32. Okay? That was my goal. All right? Now I took I cut both my strings here at 90 feet, and then I, just rolled them up like this, bigger loops, and I put them in a plastic bag overnight. Okay, so that was yesterday I did that, and this morning you can see now by just looking at this hide, the color, that it's perfect for cutting. If you look at the edge, it's the same color all the way through. So when you stick it in that bag, it makes the moisture, helps the moisture go right through, so it makes it even. If you don't have the temper right, you're going to see a line in there where the it's not, this will be hard, like harder. So when you go to pull it through, you'll see it. It'll almost look like a yellow color when you're pulling it off, and that's not good. So now I've passed this once through and took all the high spots off. So because I put it in the bag now, this is this is swelled up a little bit. Just being in the bag with the two strings in there, two sogas or whatever you want to call them, and in that bag, the moisture in there goes in and swells these up a little bit. So now this is my last pass. So I've just done a little bit here. You can see, and so now because it's swollen up, instead of 3/32, I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to be looking for 7/64, which is bigger. And the reason why I know that is because where I the because on when I cut the hide, the smallest spot that I had was 3/32. And so right now you can see here it's cutting here, and then it goes and goes and skips. You see how it skips here? Just touch there and just touch there. That's my 3/32 when I circle cut the hide. But right now, that's 7/64. Okay? So don't, whatever you do, don't, after you put it in the bag and you get the temper right for getting your thickness, don't take this down to 3/32, because when it starts drying out, you're going to be way too thin. So that's what I wanted to tell you today. Just make sure that when you put that in the bag after you circle cut, and I usually do it right away. Like I'll circle cut the hide because it's at a good temper, the temper that I need for cutting, but it's too hard to run it through the evener. So then I stick it in a bag overnight, and then the moisture will go right through there and just make it beautiful and buttery for cutting. But it also swells it up. So instead of looking for 3/32 when you make your final pass, you should be just touching that 3/32 when you circle cut the hide. But it's swollen up to 7/16 or 7/64. So I wanted to mention that to you so you don't mess that up. Have a good day.